The transition is finally happening. Bitcoin dominance is slowly but surely starting to fall off, and now it is the high quality altcoins. Now it is XRP that will take the lead in the next leg of this bull run. At least that's just what the likes of James Coates and Raoul Pal stated in this interview. This is now the time for us XRP holders to start making even more money and make good off our investments. Take a very close listen here.
Trend exhaustion signals in the Bitcoin chart and fundamental deterioration as well. But I think that's a function more of the transition into higher beta crypto through ETH primarily.
The falling of Bitcoin dominance, which is typical of this point in the cycle anyway, right?
Yes, yeah. And that transition really started, second quarter, but it was very clear by sort of July when I was on paternity leave that transition had occurred, because I looked at the on-chain data on Bitcoin, the ETF flows between Bitcoin and Ethereum, and obviously the price action. And it very much lines up with, that transition period in the crypto market from Bitcoin dominance to high quality alts, not a dash for trash sort of market that we saw in 2021 when people were getting stimulus checks, but a high quality alt season run at the moment. So that's kind of where I'm at.
So ultimately, this is pretty much just history playing its course all over again. Now higher quality altcoins will lead the next leg of the bull run. So in that regard, XRP will now start to massively outperform Bitcoin. Although if you ask me, it's a mighty huge coincidence and even a convenience that this altcoin rally happens to coincide with the rise of ETFs, namely the ones that haven't been approved just yet, the likes of Solana ETFs, Cardano ETFs, and of course XRP ETFs as well. Speaking of which, Grayscale have actually just launched the CoinDesk 5 ETF GLDC, which gives investors exposure to over 90% of the crypto market right now through Bitcoin, ETH, Solana, Cardano, and XRP. But there is no doubt, in my belief, not financial advice of course, but evidence suggests there's no doubt that XRP is the highest demand from these institutions. Rex Osprey recently launched their XRP ETF, the first one in the United States, XRPR, just a couple days back. And it surpassed $24 million in volume in the first 90 minutes and closed the first day with a volume of $37.75 million. This officially makes this ETF the best day one launch by volume from all of 2025 this year, which is insane. And XRP's adoption is only going to rally up so much more from here, as all eyes are now on ISO 20022, the new messaging standard that all banks, Swift included, are going to migrate over to in November of this year. And we should know XRP is already fully compliant with the new ISO 20022 standard blockchain. And we should know already as well, Federal Reserve back in summer of this year already migrated to the ISO 20022 standard with FedWire as well. Now it's the turn for Swift and the rest of the banks, and the deadline is quickly approaching. Swift will fully require all cross-border payments, infrastructures and industries and cash reporting messages to use the ISO 20022 standard by November this year. Swift's network, which connects over 11,000 financial institutions, 11,000 will all be on the new messaging standard in just 2 months. And this ISO standard is something that XRP is interoperable with and can connect to. This is not just a start of the industry-wide leap forward with blockchain with XRP, but this is also, according to the IMF, the start of XRP's takeover of the $1 quadrillion cross-border payments market. This is insane. This is what's going to come to XRP in the distant future, but it's going to start taking taking shape right now. You think that $38 million in 24 hours is a lot? Just imagine how much more we will see with more ETF filings approved, with Bitcoin dominance continuing to fall off and XRP through the connections to the banks and with Swift being the clear institutional favorite to lead this next bull run. XRP will continue, and more so now than ever before, outperform Bitcoin. And the time for getting XRP, in my belief, not financial advice again, but the time before XRP's takeover is quickly running out. So to find out more, to stay more locked in and up to date with the new financial revolution with crypto, come check out the VIP, wap.com/coinfactory. We have alpha institutional research documents, learning what smart money are saying to their clients ahead of time, allowing us to get ahead of the retail market. Educational courses, trade alerts, and so much more. Check it all out for free for a 7-day trial. Links are down below in the description. And remember, as always, donate short term, think long term, and I will see you all in the next one.